Yo, hey, what's up, guys? I made a Phantom Shogun compilation playlist on my channel because, yeah, Phantom Shogun right now is really nice to get. I think Sand Devil is still better, so I made also a Sand Devil team compilation right there. You can check out the playlist. But Phantom Shogun, yeah, the value has been skyrocket. Okay, not you kind of know what I mean. So it is way better to farm a stage 25 of Phantom Shogun right now because of those items you can just create. And we will take a look at a couple of my teams I created. And of course, it's not only made by me, it was by viewers, by the whole community, mostly by Yannick. And we will take a look at those teams that I have like covered on my channel. And that one right here is the first one I ever did for reaching stage 25 because, yeah, that's what you actually want to do. And the base core is to have 2 cleansers, high star champion, whoever you can bring, a paragon, and a cold heart. Of course, it is always better to have more stars on them. I can't avoid the mid rolls, but yeah. And on the end, you can just reach basically the whole thing by, the video is kind of laggy, I don't know why, but just use the unkillable over and over on your paragon. He has to have the most crit damage in the team and you should be good. But there's one thing before we continue, you have to know, because if you build a champion not tanky enough, I don't know exactly the minimums. To be honest, I can't really tell you. But if you have a champion that looks like a one-shot for the boss will ignore his own mechanics and will just one-shot the one champion you have built really, glass cannon wise. And you have to know it before we continue. And right here we kind of have Paragon just being unkillable, being the tank. And you have to cleanse on the right turn when the things are happening. Of course, this is full manual right here, and it's kind of luck dependent. There is no speed tune or something. That's why we have 2 cleansers in here, and you're kind of, just waiting for the right turn. And when you have the enfeeble debuff, you kind of have to avoid your multiple target skills, like your multiple hit skills, to enhance the counter of the boss even further. And then you just cleanse and go ahead and do your thing. On the end, the runs are they're kind of really long and stuff, but that was my first video, keep that in mind, about Shogun, how to reach the final stage. And later on I got sent a video by a viewer of my channel, and also he does have his own YouTube channel, The Average Player. He made a really cool team and I covered it, and it is for stage 24. Please go ahead and check out The Average Player, he's a really cool dude. And he made a cool team with a mechanic I haven't considered, because we will take a look at it in a second. We are talking about presets right there. But yeah, the one is gonna start, and the Renegade is gonna check out the enfeeble debuff. And the boss is supposed to spread it right now, or in a second, but he actually kills the enfeeble tank. And that makes your enfeeble go just on another champion instead of the whole team. And I thought that mechanic is really cool, and we could abuse it in some sort of a good way for us. And yeah, I think we can still do it. He made super nice clean run right there, and yeah, it's how even further you can abuse it, I don't even know, because that is really fast. And yeah, go ahead, check out Average Player. He made a really cool team. And right here we have the bread and butter. This was made by Biohack RSL, really cool dude. Obviously go ahead and check him out. He made it and all credit goes to him. But that one is basically a free to play it is free to play, because you can fill up the whole space with rares. You can, instead of using a Mufrala, what I have right now, which is actually free to play too, but you can use a reliquary tender in there and you have the same outcome. I just didn't, in my video, I did not build that champion, so yeah, please, sorry if I don't show you the lowest version of it. And Wait. And add again. I cannot avoid it. And if you come from a mid-roll ad and you see a mid-roll ad, I'm sorry. Really sorry. But the bread and butter right here is that Paragon and Nullhorn will be the tank. Paragon will always refresh the unkillable on your Nullhorn, that he stays really unkillable all the time. And your cleanser comes in the right spot, cleansing off the enfeeble, and you would just go ahead and down that enfeeble counter again. And yeah, let's go ahead and check out the run a little bit. Where we're gonna start, I think I'm explaining right there. And yeah, there's the enfeeble debuff. I made a breakdown, so the run is really long when I show you right here, but it is not the quickest in the world, not the slowest in the world. It is actually a nice one, and if you don't have anything else, what I'm showing you a little bit later, which actually speeds up your run by a ton, then yeah, you can use something like that. It is free to play friendly. Of course, you gotta have your stars on your champions, and that's how it actually works. But in a second, I show you a trick how you can actually just avoiding having more stars and stars. But I made a huge breakdown right there, so the time doesn't even matter too much, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna take a look at the time because it was manual, me talking and stuff. So the next one is Yannick discovered that when you have your enfeeble champion and the taunt champion, you will get your enfeeble on your tank champion, but then the spread will just hit the taunt champion. So on the end, you can lower your requirements on the stars you need on your champions because you never have to cleanse. And if you don't have to cleanse, the number of the boss's counter will not go up. And yeah, on the end you got something really juicy. But Emic is like the biggest thing about it. Like, he's the coolest in the taunt scenario, in the taunt world. But I gotta talk about the speed calculator because, oh man, this speed calculator is amazing. It can simulate your runs. It can give you the numbers you need when you're just looking for a speed tune. For example, you're telling the speed calculator, hey, I want an unkillable team for clan boss. I'm gonna take that, and that champion. Please go ahead and show me if that is possible. And then the speed calculator makes his matrix kind of calculation thingies, and on the end it says like, oh, that champion 216, that 239, and you should be good. And you go into the game, you make it, and you're like, whoa. I didn't have to think about anything. Like, I know what to do, what to aim for, but the numbers, nah. But let's talk about go ahead and check out the speed calculator, download it. If you work on the PC, just go ahead. But let's talk about the one. So the one is the Nullhorn gets the enfeeble, but when the boss is about to spread the enfeeble debuff, he will actually target Emic in that case, and then he cannot spread the enfeeble debuff. So you don't need as many stars because the counter will never go up as high as it's supposed to, and it can only rise if the boss is actually critting you. So, but you have kind of 2 stars on every champion, and you should be okay. Maybe 3 stars on one cold heart or 3 stars on another. But you can check actually that in the speed calculator if everything works, if it's consistent on 100% or just 97% or something. You can just check it out. And the taunt thing was actually breaking Phantom Shogun in a good way for us, so we can actually make it way easier for more and more people, because you might think, if I don't have an Emic, that's cool, but hey, yeah, Bronco, I know Emic 271, but I don't have an Emic. For Phantom Shogun, I got you covered, bros. We actually can do the same thing with just a Duodan. I'm working right now on the Ambassador Lilith or something. I don't know what the name is, or his, or whatever, but I'm working on another one like that. But it shows you don't need an Emic. You can actually do the same thing with just a Taunt champion on Duodan in that case. So it's the same thing. When he's about to spread the debuff, it goes on the Taunt on Duodan, and he will not spread it, so the counter does not go up as high as he probably wants to kill us, but we don't let that happen. Really amazing. I think, yeah, Yannick came around with the taunt thing, the idea and everything, and whew, great, eh? Thank you, Yannick. Thank you, man. So we will take a look at another one what I have right here. And of course, if you want to know anything about the comps, and the playlist is open, it's just free for everybody. And what did I do here? It is, yeah, basically, it is the Emic team again, with the 2 cold hearts. They are under 2 minutes every time. I used a ninja instead of a cold heart. It was better. It was like 1:12 or something. But yeah, if you mention ninja, many people get angry. So I'm trying to not show him. So 2 cold hearts are actually really nice. So if you have Acrisias and stuff, so yeah, go ahead and use them. But in this video, I showed you actually that the Emic we are using right there. And the basic, the Painkeeper, wait, mid-roll ad again? Sorry. So that there are actually like Emic right there, a Painkeeper and the Cold Heart, and I think another Painkeeper and the Geomancer, the Painkeeper and Geomancer came from the outside in there, but they actually can do Iron Twins, and I just wanna kind of hint to a way that I'm releasing Emic 271 master code soon, where Emic goes in every team combined with less champions than you might think, and doing the whole game from campaign to Emius, from the worst, from the easiest content to the hardest content, using him, and he will always be 271 and doing everything like really amazing. Sometimes not the speediest run, but still, he is amazing. Don't get me wrong, he is in every team he is in. The team is really fast, but yeah, 2 newts will be always faster or something. That's what I kind of mean. But so yeah. And also, I did the same team with Emic and the Painkeeper and stuff. Reaching stage 25, all the same team, all the same speeds, and of course, if you have any ideas, go into the speed calculator. The speed calculator can actually exactly do stuff like that right now. So you can actually search for a team, then you like it, and you can even search for, hey, does this work from stage 15 to 25? And then you press the go button, and it tells you in a couple minutes, or maybe 10 minutes or so, it says you no or yes. And if it says yes, you're like, oh, let's go. And yeah, mid-roll again. But in this video, I just basically showed, yeah, you can do one team from stage 19 to stage 25 with the same speed, full auto. And if it wasn't full auto on one stage or something, I mentioned that in that video I was producing right there. So I don't know yet. I don't know now anymore, but I was remembering in the video. So wait, skip the mid-roll again. And yeah, we reached 25. And on this video, we will end this video right now. Because yeah, it's all over. I showed you everything and it's mid-rolling again. I swear to God, I did not do that manual. That's all YouTube. It's all YouTube. It's not me. And yeah, that will be the end of the video. I hope I see you in the next one, and please don't forget to press the like button. It would really help me out. And yeah, have a nice day.